This is me, a second-year education student, fairly confident that I had a great understanding of educational technology and the digital platforms that dominate our society, thanks to my EdTech 300 learning experiences. Turns out there was still much more to learn. This semester allowed me to further explore topics discussed in EdTech 300, but in greater relation to implementing them into teaching and learning opportunities. The student-led approach to learning in this class opened my eyes to modern teaching strategies and the critical class discussions concerning the effects of emerging technologies in media in school and society, challenged my personal beliefs, and allowed me to see various perspectives that are essential to consider. First, let's take a look at my journey through the Great Ed Tech Debate series.
The internet is forever, and teachers should not be contributing to their students' emerging digital footprints or exposing students to greater probabilities of being cyberbullied or embarrassed. But sharing students' work online permits open conversation between teachers, students, administration, and parents, and the benefits of documented learning are undeniable. Of course, cell phones should be banned in the classrooms. They're distracting, disrespectful, disruptive, and dangerous. No, cell phones are a major part of society, provide immediate access to online tools and resources, and permit inquiry-based learning. Thus, it would be a disservice to our students to forbid them of use of their cell phones in the classroom. Students no longer go outside and play or have meaningful face-to-face conversations with each other, and they can be incredibly mean to one another via cyberbullying. Social media is associated with extreme health risks, and there are numerous basic skills that children are no longer developing. Yes, but think about all the new possibilities social media has provided. It has opened doors to new opportunities for children to learn, create, and collaborate, provided them with global support, and offers them a voice. I never had that as a child. Of course, public education has sold its soul to corporate interests. There are common core standards that guide learning across the country, and teachers are forced into teaching to the test. In order to afford technology in classrooms, schools must rely on corporations, but they do practice ethical consumption. Corporations may be unavoidable, but schools still value the needs of their students. We owe it to our students to demonstrate exemplary citizenship, advocate for social justice, and fight oppression, to strive for equitable opportunities for all, and teach our students how to critically think and make informed decisions. Don't you think teachers are in the public eye enough? Now you want to draw more attention by discussing important issues and brainwashing your students with your biased views?
The opportunity to debate serious topics concerning technology and its effects on education has taught me the value in having discussions from directly opposing sides. There are often two valid sides to every story, but we can be quick to agree with the majority without considering perspectives from opposing points of views, and that is problematic. I've learned that tangent conversations are unavoidable when class discussion is opened up, but that sometimes these conversations provide the best learning opportunities, and thus they should not be shut down. I also learned that it is okay to be unsure or lie in the middle as long as you've taken the time to become informed about perspectives from both sides of a topic. My thoughts concerning some topics still remain a jumble, but I'm still learning, and through classroom experiences, I hope to find clarity in my beliefs. Personally, the debate component of this course was the most powerful for me and where I found myself experiencing the most growth as an educator. Additionally, this course provided me with the opportunities to practice many roles of an educator, which I will be forever grateful for. Mentoring EdTech 300 students was not always easy through online means because I never got to meet them. At times I became concerned when their weekly blog posts were late, but I had to remind myself that I did not know their stories and that it was my job to be there to support and encourage them, but not to step on their toes. The mini lesson component of this course also provided me with an opportunity to be a teacher by requiring me to design and implement a lesson, which proved to be more daunting than I ever would have expected. I was surprised by the large amount of detail that is required in lesson planning, and the feedback I received reminded me how the underlying messages of one's lesson can be problematic. I've learned that beyond the content of a lesson, it is important to examine safety considerations, possible adaptations, and the various ways diverse students may interpret the ideas being presented. As a pre-service educator, I believe the best way to become comfortable with roles and responsibilities of a teacher is to practice them, and EdTech 400 allowed me to do just that. Lastly, I continue to build my e-portfolio through my WordPress account that allows me to record my learning reflections, formally share my opinions, join in conversations to further my learning, demonstrate my growth as an educator, and present myself positively online. I also became active on Twitter once again by sharing resources, using hashtags, and retweeting or commenting on other posts. Twitter opens up learning conversations, allows important ideas to be addressed, inspires me as an educator, and provides an opportunity to engage with others globally about a specific topic. Focusing my Twitter page around math education and education technology has allowed me to create a network of followers who have similar interests in which I can learn from and interact with. By creating a professional digital presence, I have taken control over how I am perceived online and thus what employers find out about me when they conduct their search. As a pre-service teacher, I am a lead learner who is responsible for representing and encouraging positive uses of technology. It is crucial that I'm aware of how technology influences education and the positive and negative effects that it can have on learning environments. Our world is becoming increasingly more digital, and as an educator, I am responsible for exemplifying digital literacy, citizenship, and activism, and helping my students benefit from technology, which requires me to first and foremost become informed, remain open to learning, and be willing to embrace change.